In this sequence, we're going to come into some warrior twos, some side angles and some triangles. So really opening up the side of the body, rotating open the hips, strengthening through the thighs. What I'd recommend, especially if you're feeling a bit cold and a bit tight, is to pick one of the videos where we do a little short 10-minute sequence down on the ground, just to open up the hips, open up the body a little bit, get the breath going, and then come on to this video. So, standing both feet at the front of the mat, bring your hands in prayer, stand up really nice and tall with the shoulders rolling down the back, and either with the eyes open or close the eyes can be nice. Just take 2 or 3 deep, slow breaths here. Just slowing the heart rate, deepening the breath, breathing in and out of the nose. And just letting the body arrive where it is, bringing the mind's attention onto the body. From there, you then take a big step back with your left foot. So we'll start with a warrior two. With your warrior two alignment, you want your front heel in line with your inner arch of your back foot, and you want that front and thigh so it's almost parallel down to the ground, so you have a nice wide leg span. Extend the fingertips, lift the chin, roll the shoulders down the back, keep the belly squeezing in, and you want the front knee to track the front ankle, so you should be able to see your big toe. Once you're here, take 3 or 4 deep breaths, pressing the feet away from each other, sinking into the exhale, expanding on the inhale. From there, turn your front palm up. We're going to inhale, reverse the warrior, stretching open that right side. And then as you exhale, bring your forearm to your thigh and your left arm up towards the ceiling. So what you want to do here is use your forearm on the thigh to spin the chest open, almost leaning the thigh back to extend up. Keep the neck long, the back heel pressing down, and then breathing here. Long, slow, deep breaths with the belly pulling in and up. The lower back nice and long. From there, if you reach your left hand back behind you, either stay where you are and get this nice openness of the shoulder, or reach your right hand forward as well. So starting to really strengthen the core, use quite strong breaths, squeezing the belly in and up as you exhale, breathing there for 2. And then on 1, inhale, reach up and back. As you exhale, coming into your triangle, so straighten your right leg, lengthen the right side of your body as you reach forward. Either bring your hand onto your shin for support, or bring the back of the hand to the inside of the shin. The left hand can come onto the chest, roll the chest open, and then from there reach the fingertips up. What happens often is that we lean forward in this pose, so see what it feels like to lean the torso back, keeping a long lower back, and then breathing here just wherever feels good, maybe lifting your gaze. Breathing here for 4. Rolling the shoulders down the back for 3. Pressing the feet away from each other for 2. And then on 1, reach your left hand all the way down towards the left corner of your mat. Turn your right toes in and just come into a forward fold. Either you could take elbow to elbow, press the feet away from each other, let the head hang nice and heavy, and just take a few slow deep breaths here, just letting the blood flush up to the top half of the body. Letting the head hang nice and heavy, the eyes might close, and just letting this nice fresh oxygenated blood flush up to the heart, flush up to the brain. Another breath or 2 there, sinking down. And then if you release your hands, roll back up and come up to stand at the front of your mat, preparing for your other side, hands in prayer. So coming up to the front of your mat, stand up tall, roll the shoulders down the back. Again, close the eyes and take a couple of deep breaths in and out of the nose. And then from there, opening the eyes, taking a big step back with your right foot this time. Again, the Front heel and the inner arch of the back foot are in line. We're going to bend the front knee, extend the fingertips away from each other. Press the feet quite firmly away from each other. Squeezing the belly in and up, gathering up the pelvic floor. And then once you've found a nice, strong, long position, then see if you can take a few slow breaths into it. From there, turn the front palm up. Inhale to reach up and back, arching open the body. And then as you exhale, bring your forearm to your thigh and your right arm up towards the corner of the room. Spin the chest open. Keep the shoulder rolling down the back away from the ear and press your back heel down so you have one line from your back heel all the way through to those fingertips. And then breathing where you are with a long back. Lengthening through the crown of the head, squeezing the belly in. Breathing there for 3. For 2. And then on 1, the hand reaches behind you. The right hand reaches forward. You squeeze the belly in, spin the chest open if this feels okay. If not, stay where you are. Breathing there for 3. Roll the shoulders down the back for 2. And really firmly press that front foot down. And then when you've had enough, inhale, reach up and back. Stretch and open the left side of the body. As you exhale, straighten your front leg. Reach your left hand forward. Bring either the hand to the shin or the back of the hand to the inside of the calf. Right hand to your chest, roll the chest open, and then extend the fingertips up. So again, that alignment tip of a long lower back, but lean your torso back a bit. Press the foot down into the ground. And then really nice, long, slow breath here. Breathing there. You might even drop the hand lower down. Great. One more full breath here. Lengthening as you breathe in. Spinning the chest as you breathe out. And then from there, reach your right hand forward. So stretching out as though you were trying to touch the right corner of your mat. And then again, come into another forward fold. So turn both toes in. This time, we're going to lengthen the back. So we're going to stretch both hands out in front of us. Have your hands either on blocks or on the floor. And then drop the head down. Press the feet away from each other. And hopefully quite a nice alignment for the spine. Just taking a few deep breaths here. Letting the muscles on the face relax, the jaw soften, and just again that flush of oxygenated blood, of energy, of prana, heading up to the heart, to the head. 2 more breaths here. And then walking the hands back towards you, bring your right fingertips underneath your nose. It's useful to use a block here if you've got one so that your back's not collapsed. You want to lift the back up. And then we're going to open the chest to the left. Swing your hips to the right. Roll your left shoulder back. And take a couple of deep breaths here with the belly squeezing in and up. And then dropping your left hand down. Right hand to your lower back. The hips swing to the left, the chest spins open to the right with the shoulders rolling down the back, and then a couple of deep breaths here. The feet want to keep pressing firmly away from each other, and the breath nice and deep. And then from there, bringing both hands down, you turn your toes to the outside edges of your mat, bend your knees, and one last little pose, hands to the thighs, the heel of your hands to your thighs, and your shoulders hunch, and then drop the bum down, and just a little twist, literally roll your right shoulder forward and your left shoulder back. Take a breath in, and a breath out. And then back to the centre, just a little release for the spine, twisting over to the right, take a full breath in, and a full breath out to twist. From there, come back to the centre, come up. And then always, after doing a little bit of yoga, come and lie on your back. So just making your way down into your back, coming to lie flat and coming into your Shavasana. So the shoulders roll down the back. Pop a jumper on if you want something warm. And just take sort of minimum 3 minutes, but try and take 5 minutes just to be still. And just to deepen and slow the breath.